Again, 2 jokes today. The first involves 2 horses and a dog. The horses are standing beside a barn and they are talking. The dog, who has not been noticed by the horses, is lying listening to them. The first horse says, "I'm sure, even when I'm galloping, one of my feet is always touching the ground." The other horse says, No, that's cantering and trotting. When you gallop, there are times when all of your feet are off the ground." "But it doesn't feel like that," says the first horse. "It feels like I'm always in contact with the ground." "But no, it doesn't matter what it feels like. You can watch other horses doing it. You can see. I've seen you gallop. You've seen me gallop. All of our feet are off the ground some of the time." The first horse said, I mean, don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying, but it just doesn't feel right. Eventually, the dog has had enough of this. And he says, "Look, it's real simple. If you look at your hoof prints in the soil, you should be able to tell when you're galloping whether or not one of your feet is always touching the ground." The first horse looks at the second horse and says, "Wow, a talking dog." The next joke, I do like that one. The next joke is, it's possible that you will need to do a little homework. So I hope you enjoyed the first one. You might have to do some homework for this. A man goes to the doctor. "Doctor, I don't feel particularly well, but I don't know what's wrong with me. Could you, just give me an examination?" So the doctor examines the man, does the usual things, blood pressure, and listens to the heart, and listens to the lungs and other things. Eventually, the doctor says, "You're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Yes, you're absolutely fine. No problem." Well, the man's not happy about this because he doesn't feel well. So he says, "Well, I mean, could you not do some more tests? I don't feel well." "Well, very well. If you insist. Okay." So the doctor then presses a button on the desk and the man hears a bzzz. Next thing he knows, a cat walks in and looks at him, looks at the doctor and says, "Bow," and walks out. Next, a big blonde dog comes in, goes up to the man, goes, and walks out. "I told you, you're fine." The man just thought, well, this is ridiculous, and he just walked out. 2 days later, he got a bill from the doctor for 600 zloty. He rang up the doctor and he said, "What the hell's this? It normally costs 200 zloty for a consultation. You've charged me 600. "Well, yes, it's 200 for the consultation, 200 for the CAT scan, and 200 for the lab report." Off you go, do your homework. If you're enjoying these, then please, this is YouTube. You know what to do.